It's Halloween time. Slutty outfits and masquerade parties make for a great story. Gender fluid can mean a threesome, or it can mean you are the nail and she is the hammer. Oh, and by the way, did you hear? We are #1 podcast in the world at Advice Unfiltered, episode 38. I want to welcome everybody to the Singles Choice Award for Listener's Choice, Advice Unfiltered, episode 38?
38.
38. Boom. Award-winning. Listener's Choice. Thanks to you, the people.
I can't wait. I have to actually, in a fun way, I get to actually update all of our, all our signage, because it is nice, because now we're not just Advice Unfiltered with Chris and Tony. We are the number one show in the entire world.
Globe.
Mm-hmm. Every country for self-help and self-improvement. Voted by who?
The Listener's Choice.
Listeners, baby. The
listeners, by you guys. You guys voted. You guys made us win. Again, I know we've said this before in a post, and we've illustrated it a couple times, but again, we just want to say thank you to everybody who took the time, to vote, and you guys literally showed up. Like, you guys, this award isn't just us. This award is you. It's you. You guys showed up, man. We asked you guys to vote, and in one day, we were a week behind in voting. Let's get this straight. We were a week behind in votes.
That's right.
And in one day, into literally 24 hours, you guys took us to #1, and you held us there for a week. So, again, we can't tell you how much we are so grateful for all of you doing that for us, man. You guys are amazing.
Yes, it is. I mean, first off, as we go around, I want to give a shout out to everyone who makes the show possible. So, as always, sound engineer, owner of the Shared Universe, official winner of a Signal Award as well. Congratulations to my man Ming holding it down. Woo!
Go Ming.
Thank you.
You know, Ming, as impressive as it is for us to have won this award, I'm sure you probably won awards before, right?
One or two, yes.
Yeah, a few for Ming. Ming's gonna just put it amongst the stuff. It's like be like, oh, is that a Keanu Reeves? Is that Method Man? Is that? Oh yeah. Oh, is that an award?
Is that an award?
Is that an award over there?
It's a Listener's Choice Award. That's crazy.
So shout out to Ming and our other award-winning on the tally. Now moderating our StreamYard, our new StreamYard person, Tyler Rodriguez, award winner. What's up, Gen Z?
What's up, Tyler?
Oh, how are you doing today?
All right.
Did you go to school a little taller, feel a little bigger?
No.
No? Did you tell anyone you won an award?
No.
It's the worst.
Fucking kids.
Kids. One day when you grow up, you'll be like...
That's like, I was all excited to tell Avery. Shout out to Avery.
Yeah, and he's now.
Avery, I know you're watching. Love you, kid. Thank you for doing your homework. Appreciate you. But yeah, when I literally started recording. I set the phone up in the car. I picked him up from school. I'm so excited to tell him, right? I'm like, dude, excited to tell him. Push record. He sits there in the car. He's like, what? I'm like, dude, we won. He's like, we won what? I was like, we won the award. And he goes, oh, cool.
I was like, Avery, you're a winner.
You're not freaking out? Like, I thought you'd be freaking out. Like, you're not freaking out, whatever, freaking. But yeah, so shout out to everybody.
Yeah, it's all good. So yes, also shout out to our resident Gen Alpha who's watching, who is doing the bright thing, and he's home doing his homework.
Yep.
And just think, Avery, when you get to be Tyler's age in senior year, you won't have homework. So you don't have to go to school in a weird way. So I don't even remember. It's not exaggeration. He came home from school and told us, I don't have homework anymore. And of course, I was like, you're lying.
Yeah.
And I went to his school for Parent-Teacher Day. Like, me and you were joking about how exciting it is because we don't get to go.
Yeah.
And every teacher was like, you guys give homework, right? And they're like, no more homework. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we just do it in school. It's easier because then the kids can't cheat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I mean, that's a valid point.
Yeah.
So-
Well, the kids are using ChatGPT anyway, right?
Oh, well, now I told you, the smart teachers are just like, hey, the kids are going to use it. It's a tool. So when they take their tests or their exams, we allow them to use it to see if they can solve problems. And I thought it was
Well, it
brilliant.
makes sense, right? I say that all the time. Like people are like, people say you should curb your time, your kids' phone time on the tab or the phone and everything. But here's the thing: like this is something that's never going to go away, right? And the kid who doesn't learn how to use it proficiently is the one that's actually left behind, right? So your kids should definitely learn electronics. Yes, they need to touch grass. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
They need to touch grass and to go outside and do things. But at the same point in time, like if you really want to get your kid ahead, they need to be tech savvy. They need to, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things I really like about his school is that they have like a whole computer program. Like they teach kids.
Your kid's school's dope.
It's dope, bro. It's freaking cool.
They got a podcast studio.
They got a podcast studio at school. It's so cool.
It's so cool.
It's so cool, bro. Yeah, these kids got a lot more opportunities, man, than we did when we were in school.
You would think he would go to school and be like, guys, I got the podcast. I'm an award winner.
I'm an award winner.
My dad's an
I'm
award winner.
We got this under control.
I'm already part of an award-winning show. I'll hold this down for you guys.
I told him he should start his own show called Advice Filtered.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Right?
That
and
is
sit there and hang out with the kids in class and just interview them and talk to them and just have it filtered.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Right?
Love it.
Love it.
All right. So we're gonna be so big one day. We're gonna have spin-off shows.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
That's the way it goes.
I don't know what Tyler's will be called, but we'll figure it out. The Cooch Cooper.
Yeah.
You just interview people from the car.
From the car.
Like Jerry Seinfeld style.
Yeah.
Busted.
What was that other one? That car karaoke?
There's that carpool karaoke.
Carpool karaoke. Yeah.
Bustin' with the Boys.
Yeah.
That's another one they do in a cut.
I like the Ben Stiller one. I like that one. If you get into Ben Stiller one where he drives coffee and cars.
Oh no, that's Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld. Yes, I'm sorry, Jerry Seinfeld. Yes, coffee and cars. I like that one.
Yeah, it's great. It's an outside the box idea, right? You get to drive the cars you love and make a show out of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, all right. So now that we've officially won, people are wondering what is next for us. So, wait
a minute. I know what's next.
What?
Tony lost a bet.
I did.
Tony has to eat a pizza.
I saw it on the thing.
Right? Tony lost a bet. You guys remember? I bet him. him.
Both of us brought one today.
So we both. I want to make sure he went through with it. So we both brought pizza. I didn't know he got one, but I made sure I brought one.
I will have some of this one.
Yeah. There you go.
Because then the other one could come home for the.
There you go.
But yes,
So Tony needs to eat a piece of pizza.
Yes, and I followed through. I have gray sweatpants on.
I do not. I do not have gray sweatpants on. I actually have black pants on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out real quick.
Oh yeah, you gotta give a shout out to the crew, right?
Shout out to the crew. So this right here. Check out these pants, man. These pants, they're magnetic. Check this
They're
out.
magnetic?
They're magnetic, right? So the pockets are magnetic.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right there, right? So this is Ego Athletic.
Nice.
Yeah, they gave me this, man. They gave me the pants. They gave me a nice tank top to wear to test it out to see if I like it. And I'll be honest with you, I love it. The pants feel amazing. The sweatshirt feels amazing. So that's Ego Athletics out of Jersey. They're out here trying to make a name for themselves, which is cool.
Nice.
Big shout out to DDY. The dad, the essence of a dad.
Yeah,
Sweatshirts. I made a post about that. Go support that guy. He's a single dad who's trying to raise his kids, and him and his kids started this business together. DDY, best sweatshirt I think I've ever worn in my life. You got
to bring it in. I got to see it.
Yeah, dude. Well, I told you, I was so excited. I called Tony
Yes,
about it. I was like, this is the best sweatshirt I've ever had in my life. DDY definitely comes through with their quality of shirts, man. And again, same with the Ego Athletics. Like this ring right here, I love this thing, dude. Freaking, this thing's nice and thin, great for running.
By the way,
I
like it's form-fitting.
Yeah, no, it's very
Nice.
form-fitting. He's got a little hood in the back, dude. Freaking, if you're out there running, the rain hits, you're out there,
That is dope.
It's very dope,
But
man.
is it DDY, right? The father and son?
Yeah. DDY is the father and son, based in Australia. So if anybody down there is Australian, you're looking for a good Father's Day gift or a gift for your father or like your brother or somebody who's got who's a dad. The whole thing is to be the essence of a dad, right?
Yeah.
So and I don't know about you, but as a kid, there's no better feeling than when your dad gives you a hug, right? I got to say, it's probably the closest thing this sweatshirt could be. You know what I mean? Like it's like your dad's giving you a hug. It's such a comfy sweatshirt, man. Shout out to them. Oh, and Collars & Co. Collars & Co. sent me some shirts. I tried those on too. Great shirts.
Number 2 was awesome.
Everybody loved number 2.
Number 2 was good.
Collars & Co. Thank you very much for sending me out some shirts. Very cool stuff, man. So I just want to give a shout out to those people. Again, if you like this stuff here, go check out Ego Athletics. Very cool stuff, man. They came out with a new shirt too that's badass. They're going to give you a light blue one because I told him I need a blue one for my eyes.
See, I like. First of all, Light Blue's a clutch color.
Clutch color.
I love sport. Like Viore is a brand that I actually like, but it reminds me of this brand where I like athletic wear that looks good that you can wear everywhere.
These pants are great, dude. I love the magnetic pockets, dude.
Yeah,
I think it's genius, dude. Freaking, you know what I mean? Because they stick, they're not all flapping around and stuff. Freaking,
They look stylish.
Nah, it's very cool, man. I like it. Fucking cool shit.
And by the way, DDY, if you're watching, he did. It's not an exaggeration. He did call me and was like, "I have on the most comfy sweatshirt."
Oh, I called everybody. I wore, dude. I literally told him I wore that shirt for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I didn't take it off for like 3 fucking days. I even texted him that. I'm like, "Yo, dude, I was just so you know, I'm still wearing the sweatshirt." And he goes, "Man, take it off."
Yes.
But he needs sweatpants. I need sweatpants to go with it, dude.
Now, see,
Same amount of material.
I don't have any sponsors. This is Adidas. These
there you go.
The gray sweat.
As he shakes his junk in front of you. Nobody got that?
There you go. There's your gray sweatpants
Jesus
move.
Christ.
I told people I'd do it. I got gray sweatpants on today. And
Tony did lose the bet.
I did.
He did.
Well, just look, it's the best bet to lose. You know what I mean?
It is. No, if you could, here's one thing you're going to learn about me. I don't make bets unless I know I'm going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I knew I was going to win that shit.
Yeah. So.
And this is so we clarify. He's eating pizza because this motherfucker hasn't carb for 3 months.
Forever.
Yeah, for like 3 months. He hasn't had any carbs at all. So I
Look at that.
There you go. Good shit. It's good pizza. Tommy's got the best pizza. I love Tommy's.
I love the person that's got to answer the question. Is eating pizza. So.
Eating pizza, yeah.
All right. So what does it mean that we won? So in a really cool way, first off, it actually leads right into its sponsorship. So a lot of people have been reaching out to us. So we're going to, if you want to follow us, you reach out to Chris. You can find him in his email. But you can also just go to adviceunfiltered.com.
Yeah.
Just where you submit questions, just write me in. It's not a problem. We can take a look at it. The second thing is the studio is almost done. So we got a new studio in the works, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's about 2 weeks out for us to film our first episode there. And then following right behind that, we're still going to start having guests.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
which is great. So guests are going to be on the way.
It's going to be amazing.
And I know a lot of people have been writing in about this. So the 8-week Advice Unfiltered Collective training, coaching, boot camp. I still haven't come up with a cool name for it, but I will. For now, I'm calling it the AUF Collective. But so what we did, if you guys who are new or listening, we are doing an 8-week. Well, let me go back for a second. So what happened was a lot of people write into the show. They struggle with, number one, being lonely. You know, and especially nowadays with the holidays coming up, I know it's a really hard time for people. Then you tackle in the fact that 2026 is right around the corner. People are going to struggle with their fitness through the holidays. People don't know where to turn to for advice. So this time of year is especially, I remember, I used to get really, really bad anxiety during the holidays. So this would be when I would have anxiety attacks. I would have panic attacks just because of the stress of the holidays, where you're traveling, what are you doing? You know, just so much piles on at the end of the year. So what myself and Chris decided to do is we're going to take on 10 people for 8 weeks, November through December to the end of the year, in a coaching way where we'll be able to help guide you through the holidays, get you ready for your fitness goals in 2026, and make sure that we build a community in the right way so that you're not alone.
Yes.
And I think that, and the details right now, just so you guys know, we're going to post this tomorrow. The details of the program are on the website.
Yeah.
So right now, I know that you guys have been writing in strong, and the way it's going to work, just so you guys know, there's a couple things are really important. First off, we don't want anyone to get scammed. So that's number one. So you have to go to adviceunfiltered.com. It is the only place to email us.
Yes.
Email us there and tell us why you want to be part of the 10. The reason that why we're really particular about who the 10 are going to be is because we want people who really want to be successful and are going to be as dedicated as we are.
Yes.
Because we will not accept failure. We're going to shoot you right between the eyes like we always do. But you have to be as dedicated as we are to being a better person going into 2026.
Yeah, you have to understand that we're going to hold you accountable.
Yeah. You have to. So,
yeah.
And by the way, and I mean this in a nice way, it's our time. You know what I mean? So we're taking time. The other thing is, when you really look at it, so what are you getting? So the details are on the website, but just so you guys kind of know, I actually broke down not only what are you getting, but the value behind it. Not only are you getting 8 one-on-one, 1-hour coaching sessions with me and Chris for the rest of the year, then we have daily check-ins. So they're half hours throughout the week that you're going to get community check-ins with us. So on top of that, you get private forum access to us all next year, and you don't have to pay for anything when we become sponsors, and we have things like Patreon and stuff. You're grandfathered in. So it is an unbelievable opportunity. But like I said, I wish we had more time, but it's only really time for 10 people. That's all we can manage because the other part of it is we want to do it right.
Yes.
So shout out to anyone who wants to join. It's on the website. If you actually go to viceunfiltered.com right now, you'll see it on the header. It says the 8-week challenge. If you click on there, all the program details are there. And I will be doing one-on-one interviews on Zoom, so you can see it's me.
Yeah, you'll be doing interviews live with Tony.
Yes, not some AI thing. I will be interviewing you live because I want you to feel comfortable. I want to know that we have a connection, and I also don't want to lie to you. We want to know we can help you.
Yes.
The other thing we want to be really careful about, I want to be honest with everybody, if you need professional help, if you're looking for therapy, our suggestion is that's what you have to go find. If you're just looking to get better for 2026, you need some advice, you want to build a community, you know that you like what we bring to the table, I'm all about it. But I just want you to know we want to make sure we're taking on the right people because we really care about you. We're not here just to take on everybody. We're not trying to do as much as we can and be shitty at it. We want 10 people to be so successful that when we go into 2026, you guys are ambassadors of ours.
Yes.
So that's really what we're looking for. We're actually looking for the next 10, the first 10 Advice Unfiltered ambassadors. That's kind of like what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So if you think you could be one of those people, click onto the website, read the program details. If it sounds cool to you, email us, and I'll be getting back to you personally myself. So
Yes.
yeah, it's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's great.
It's very cool.
So,
yeah, so definitely email at Advice Unfiltered, the website. You know,
Yes.
Somebody wants to put that up on the screen. Can you put that up on the screen?
Yeah, Ty, can you see if you can put
Yeah,
that
up on the screen.
See if you could add a ticker to the bottom.
Yeah, add a link to the bottom of the website.
Yeah, so maybe
That's
I'll
how
help
it
you
is,
out.
yeah.
Let's put a ticker on there and just put on the bottom for everybody. In the news, by the way, shout out. Sophie messaged me today. She got the book.
Sophie got the book?
Sophie got the book.
Awesome.
So she's excited. She wrote me. The book
For the Alzheimer's. No,
Yes.
what was it?
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
For the Parkinson's workout.
That's awesome.
So Sophie got the book. She messaged me. So anybody who's been following Sophie's, little mission with us and her journey essentially. Who was the doctor, by the way, who gave you the book? Do you remember?
Was that who gave us the book?
Yes.
Called me out there, man.
I just wanted to give it a shout, but I don't remember either.
No, I don't remember.
I prayed for it too. We'll remember.
It was something Smith. It was something Smith. Will Smith. Will Smith? It was Will Smith.
Was it?
It was not the actor.
Not
the actor.
Not
that one. No, but it was Will. I'm pretty sure it was Will Smith because he had an actor's name. I'm pretty sure he had an actor's name.
So we just wanted to give him a shout out too because he gave us the book. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. So if you go to YouTube right now, you can see the link to go to the website at the bottom of it on YouTube, where we are live right now.
It is the only place.
Yes.
It is the only place to go
if
you want to join the 10.
Yes. And listen, here's the deal. You're not going to get, if anybody.
You know what? That, by the way, I hate to interrupt you. That's what I'm calling it. The AUF Ambassador Program. That's what we want. We want ambassadors. That'd be exciting.
There you go. It'd be fun.
So, oh my God, this pizza's so good.
So Tommy's pizza's amazing. I told you, bro. Tommy's pizza's fucking amazing.
All right. The other thing is, are we going to be in costumes next week?
Is it Halloween next week?
Well, yeah.
I guess.
Technically is next weekend. So people were writing in asking us if we were going to be in costumes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think about it. Maybe.
I know. Well, I had to bring it up now so we get time to think about it. Otherwise, it'd be, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when you see us in costumes.
So I think you guys should write in. Here's the deal.
No.
I think you should write in.
Nope.
And tell us what costumes you think we should wear.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
That's what it is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're gonna have us wearing a fig leaf and fucking nylon.
No, we can't do anything. We can't do anything crazy.
Don't ask them what we're. Listen, I know you people. You're gonna write in some fucked up shit.
It's awesome. I can't wait to read it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens.
Whatever. All right, you guys pick the costume.
All right. So let's do shout outs and we'll get to questions as always. First out, we want to give a shout out to our OG, one of the original listeners all the way back from week 1, Paula. Paula's from Pennsylvania. She's been following us forever. We answer a few of her questions during the show. It is her birthday. So just want to give you a quick shout out. So happy birthday to you. Amy Bogart writes in. Hi, guys. This is Amy from New Hampshire again. I just read that Netflix will be airing podcasts next year. I sent them an email suggesting your show. I think it would be fantastic. Love you, Amy. Yeah, Amy, that's what I'm talking about.
Love that.
You got to love someone who takes the time to go, I'm going to find the email of Netflix, and I'm going to email them myself and tell them what's going on.
Yes.
So
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think we should be the freaking, I heard, we've both heard that they're doing podcasts on Netflix. They signed an agreement, whatever, with Spotify or whatever. And I think honestly, we should be the front host of it all.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? We should be the face of that whole genre starting. On Netflix. Ta-dum, boom, here we are.
Yeah. Oh, it would be awesome.
Yes. And again, this we become more than a podcast. We're a show.
We're a show. Let's be honest.
We're a show. Let's be honest about it. We're an actual show.
Yes.
And so if you guys want to write Netflix and tell us you love us, that's nice. Thank you.
Yes. So and Netflix, if you're watching, don't forget we won't be late for the show because we live pretty close to the studio.
Yeah, it's not here yet.
Just throwing it.
It's not built yet.
They're getting there, but let's be honest, we're pretty close. So. But that would be awesome. And for you guys who are on TikTok, shout out to you guys on TikTok and everybody watching on the green screen. We love the fact that you guys join. We love the fact that you guys watch. But we are becoming a show.
Yes.
So, going to YouTube, going to Facebook, watching the actual show feed is fantastic because we can see your actual comments. We can reply to them. We can put links up. So over the next few weeks, our hope is that you guys continue to go to YouTube and Facebook and join the actual show. And, and that's why we're kind of evolving everything as we go. We're getting better and better. So, and the last shout out before we get to questions, Jane writes in, "Hi, guys. This is a comment, not a question. I did a lot of data entry from home, and I have your podcast playing while I'm tapping away. As a midwife, a nurse, and a woman, I have some hilarious laugh-out moments when I'm all by myself, clicking away at the keyboard. It absolutely gets me through the day. I voted, and then I voted, and then I voted." For you guys, and I love that we won. You most certainly deserve it. Thank you so much. So yes, we won. Shout out to you, Jane. We appreciate you as always. So, all right, is it time?
That's hot.
Oh, it's hot in here. It's the only time.
I can't wait till we sit in it. Air conditioning.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
it's a Nike one.
This is a Nike one. It's a Nike one.
It's a Nike one.
Yeah, it's a Nike one. I got this from. I get this from Lenny.
Podcast part for today.
Oh, I got this from Lenny. There we go. How we all doing? Is it a little better? Right. A little better in here? All right, look, Tony takes.
This is it. You guys wanted gray sweatpants and pizza, and you got it.
Oh, my God. Tony's
so you got it. This is it. The 1 week. The 1 week, you get it. And then I'm going back to air conditioning house.
Yes.
All right. So Marcy writes in, "Hi, guys. I'm a breast cancer survivor, and I've dated someone very hot and very handsome. He's 20 years younger. We were ready to move in together. We talked about making this move. And by the way, there's a reason why I picked this question, and I think you'll pick up on it right away. We were ready to move in together, and then we talked about making love for the first time. He stated that he would like me to keep my shirt on because he didn't want to see the scars, my warrior scars. I told him, see you later. If you don't want to see the real me, I have too much pride in myself to accept the fact that that's the life you're asking for. So first off, the reason why I bring it up is shout out to you, Marcy, because if somebody wants to have sex with you, it's not just about having sex, that you want them to love you. So that's awesome. But why I bring it up is, would you ever get to the point where you're about to move in with someone without having slept with them?
No.
No.
No, but that, some people have, religious values and all that stuff, and they put all that stuff. But, but I think, what's her name? Marcy? Marcy, kudos to you for standing up for setting that boundary right away, because that would just turn into problems later, and recognizing it, right? So kudos to you for being an adult, for being mature. I think you absolutely did 100% the right thing by cutting him off. Fuck him.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't say that. I mean, no, fuck him. I mean, everybody has their own choice, but fuck him.
Come on.
Fuck him.
Could you imagine you're with somebody who just survived and you want to move in with them and you make that comment?
Yeah, no, that's not cool. No, that's not cool.
No. So shout out to you, Marcy. Laura.
Yeah, fuck that man. Everybody's like, fuck that man. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. All right. Laura B from Atlanta writes in, what supplements do you... Oh, no, hold on. Oh, I just see. Sorry, we had Connie. Connie, you jumped ahead. So, all right. So when I go through this, wait, I had oh yeah, there it is. So this is my question for both of you. Now that you're successful, do you ever look back in your life and think, what is the craziest, most unsupportive moment that you ever got from your family when you're willing to do so much for other people? So have you ever just found yourself being unsupported by the ones you love? I knew it would be a good question for us.
Have you read my book? Just saying. Have you read my book? No. No. I mean, yeah. If you can, there was a thing that I don't know. I probably shouldn't even say this because I don't know. What's the question again?
For us who are so supportive for people, have we ever had crazy moments in our own life where our own family was unsupportive?
100%.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
I mean, 100%, man. If you can, I believe in family. I'm a firm believer in family. I'm also a firm believer that you can also pick your family. You know, that you don't have to be just blood related. You know, there's certain people in my family I don't talk to, and I'll never talk to them again, ever. Yeah, if you can, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? I'm quite okay with that because of the things they did, the things they tried to do. Yeah, listen, some people in your family are just toxic. You know, you just need to cut them the fuck off. You know, if you can, that's just the way it is. Because I'll be honest with you, man. Like, is people like look at me and be like, "Oh man, I can't." You know, how do you not, do that? And I'm like, listen, because my life is better without them in it, and that's just the truth. You know, I never wanted to be that way. You know, I loved my family. I loved everybody in my family. I did the best I thought I knew how. But you know, it is what it is, right? People are who they are, and when they show you their true colors, family or not, believe them. You know, and cut that fucking toxic shit out. You know.
Yeah, what I would tell you guys is my family listens, so I have to be careful. But there are definitely moments where, especially when Tyler was little, when I really needed the help, and I had family members I asked for help, and they just told me no.
Oh, dude, I had freaking, somebody in my family purposely go out of their way to try to destroy my marriage, which they did. They were the catalyst of the beginning of the end, and then had me, well, I don't know, read the book. Read the book. If you really want to know,
read the book.
Read the book. Yeah.
But what I would tell you is I don't, now that people have asked me about it, now I look back, 17 years later, I can't hold a grudge because I'm just not that type of person. But we talk about all the time, our biggest supporters, even building this show, are strangers. Mm-hmm. And it still blows my mind to this day that, like, when we were asking people to vote for the show, I have friends of mine who'd be like, hey, I saw there's a thing you guys are up for an award. I'm like, yeah, did you vote? And they're like, no. I'm like, well,
yeah,
why?
Why not?
They're like, well, other people voted. That's what I got. Other people
Are you
voted.
serious? That's what they said to you?
Yeah, other people voted.
Such a fucking dick move.
So you're like...
And here's why. Here's why it's a dick move, right? Because as a father, my kids call me and ask me for shit. Freaking, I don't hesitate to do it for them, especially when it comes out to help making their lives better and something they love to do and something they want to do. I'm 100% there. And you know what that means? That means I'm a better parent than you. Fucking, I'm a better family member than you. That's what that fucking means. 100%. And I'll live in that shit. Yes. I stand up and jump up when my kids ask for anything they need. You know what I mean? To make my oldest kid called me the other day, needed money for a ticket. I didn't hesitate at all. I sent him more money than the ticket was. I was like, here you go, man. Why? Because he's my kid. You know what I mean? If he needed it. So yeah, no, I'm not. I'll never be that parent that doesn't show up. You know, and again, you know what that means? It means I'm a better parent than you. I own that shit.
The one thing I will say, and I know you would think of this too, and people have asked. Oh, my wife asked me a lot, and I say it. We can't look at our past and be like, well, our family failed us in places when we have the ability to build our own family the way we want to. So we are really hell-bent on our own traditions, and we do things together, and we're excited about them. And if our family comes, great. And if they don't, guess what? They're missing out. My only hope is that when Tyler gets older, he continues those traditions on, and then we've built something that I think is worth it. Because as much as people complain in my family about getting together, when everyone finally gets together, they have the greatest time.
Yeah.
And they always do this. Hey, we should do this more often.
Yeah.
You're like, of course we should. But, don't worry about it. Brianna and John write in. Hey, Chris and Tony, we are a loving couple. We are always working to improve our relationships. We heard that fighting can be good sometimes for a couple, but how you fight was the important part of the equation.
Oh, yeah.
How do you guys feel about fighting in a relationship, or what are some tips that you can say for successful arguments?
So I agree. I do agree. I think some friction is good sometimes. Get the blood boiling a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, listen, when you see animals, you know what I mean? When you see lions and stuff, they don't just freaking, she'll come up and like bite him in the balls and shit to piss him off so that he takes her, right?
The lion.
Freaking the lioness. Yeah, the lioness come out and bite the lion in the balls to piss him off so fucking that he jumps on her, right? So even in the animal kingdom, a little of aggression, a little argument here and there is good. It's healthy, right? And you're right. Absolutely. The way you handle that argument, the way you approach that argument is key, right? So I'm going to tell you right now, the biggest thing, and I'm going to be completely honest about this, the biggest thing is to set boundaries. No name calling. No, you know what I mean? No swearing at each other. Like you can swear, say fuck, shit, fucking, but no calling each other names. Like you're an asshole. You're, you know, all the other words that could possibly come up to my mind right now. Like when you start calling people names and start degrading them, then there's an issue, right? And then these people start losing respect for each other, and then it goes from more than just a simple argument. Something 9 times out of 10 goes to something more physical, right? So I think there should always be boundaries. There should always be a set of rules of respect that you don't cross. Like when you're in a fight, you don't bring up shit that trauma that happened before you. You know, you don't bring up past exes. You don't bring up family members. You don't go, oh, this is why your dad treated you this way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't do shit like that. Like you don't do stuff. You don't say stuff that you know personally jabs into their heart. Right? So it's okay to argue and have a disagreement. But like, yo, why didn't you take out the fucking trash? And, you know, freaking, and she's like, well, because you're a lazy fuck. You know what I mean? That kind of argument's okay. Right? Freaking, but I think when he gets derogatory comments, when you start getting fucking, you know, and there should never be anything physical unless it's tearing clothes off and getting on each other mutually agreed.
Chris definitely is a huge proponent of the makeup sex.
I'm a huge proponent of the makeup sex. Makeup sex is the best.
Yes.
Yes.
I would just, to Chris's point, everything he said is spot on. You don't fight to win.
Yeah, don't fight to win.
You might win the battle, but you're gonna lose the war.
No, and here's the biggest thing too. I always say this. I used to say this when I dated somebody before. At the end of the day, I'm your friend first. Like I'm your friend first. Like if me and Tony get into an argument, we're still friends. Like we're not gonna fucking like fist fight. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. Like because, and a perfect example, my boy Bobby, right? My boy Bobby, I love to death in martial arts, fought, bounced the whole nine. The one day I got loud, right? He said something, I was like, fuck that shit, fucking blah, blah. And I stepped up like I was going to fucking like, rah, you know? And he literally looked at me and he goes, really, bro? Really? And I was like, no, not just because he could have whooped my ass, but just no. But yeah, it's that understanding at the end of the day, man, that you still care about each other. You know, you're friends first, you know, and it's okay to have a disagreement. But at the end of the day, you want to keep that. You know, you think about your spouse or your significant other as your friend. You know, if you really care about, I don't know how many times I've had disagreement with my friends about stuff, politics, fucking religion, anything. Like I've had disagreements with them, and we still hang out every day. You know, and there was no name calling. There was like, and there was no walking behind our back and saying shit. So I think true communication. You know, you have to expect some type of argument. Some type of disagreement, but it's understanding there's boundaries of respect and caring at the end of the day. Like I do care about this person, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, I literally like about a week ago, I was hanging out with friends, and I don't talk politics because some people I particularly don't care. People get worked up about it, and I had a buddy of mine. He got worked up about it. And I finally just turned. I mean, he wanted, like, you could see, like, the blood start boiling. You know how people get about politics.
Yeah.
And I turned and looked at him, and I was like, I looked him dead in the face. I'm like, I do not want to fucking talk about this. Yeah. And he kept talking about it. And there's this minute in your head where you're like, oh, okay, we're going here?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I took a breath. I let him say whatever he said, and I just let it go. And the funny thing is, I went home, my wife's like, oh, you guys like almost got in a fight. And here's a typical guy. I go, no, we didn't.
No, we're fun.
I go, we're friends. I go, I just know that he's passionate about politics and I'm not, so we don't talk about it. It's fine, but it doesn't mean I don't love him. Yeah. But I could have took it, you know what I mean? Like if I had gone, like what's the point? Like I don't want to lose friends over something so stupid.
Nah, freaking, like at the end of the day, man, like I always keep in mind, it's something I taught my oldest son too, when his mom yelled at him the one day when she was dropping him off. And she's like, I love you. And he came in the house. And he didn't say it back. And I told her to wait. And I went outside. I went and got him. And I said, listen, man, you go back and tell your mom you love you. And I don't care how mad you are at her. But you go back and tell her you love her. Because God forbid something happens to her. You know, so at the end of the day, I'd rather make amends and be cool with you than something happened and something ends permanently on that note, right? I'd rather be okay with you. I'd rather be good with you. Whether we agree on something or not, or whether we stay on the same path or not. You know, I still experience, I still appreciate the experience of knowing you and being, in your presence, right? Yeah.
It's too many sad stories I'm sure people have said to you where like I didn't get a chance to say goodbye or ended up.
Oh yeah, dude, I hear stuff all the time, man. Like here's the thing, like people don't understand. Like people just think freaking like I get messages about how hot I am or my voice or just hitting on me. And that's not the case, man. Like honestly, there's been a shift. I mean, it used to be the case, but there's been a shift in the dialect in my social media.
My son's like, I'll help you finish. I'm like, I know,
Yeah,
I'm four in.
if you can.
Rolling right through, baby.
So yeah, so I think anytime you have a chance to make amends with something, and just keep it human is truly important. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all here once. You know, like I'd rather you live a happy life and reminisce about the experience of knowing each other in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Melissa from Denver, Colorado. Hey, Chris and Tony, I'm 46 and recently divorced. I've noticed that my female friends, when they talk about being lonely, it's very emotional. But when my guy friends open up about it, I realize it eats them up too. Do men and women experience loneliness differently? Or do you think that we all experience the same way, we just have different ways of dealing with it?
Oh, exactly. No, I think loneliness for all of us, male, female, whatever, you know, is definitely the same. It's that pit in your stomach, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, and it's funny you bring this up because I literally had this thought all week, and I think I brought it up last week too. Being alone, people have to understand this. Being alone is a gift. It's truly a gift because here's the thing. It gives you a chance to know you. Silence is a gift. Being alone in your mind, people run from that shit all the time. They run from knowing themselves. And here's the thing. When we go out in public, we wear masks. You know, when we see certain people, we have a different mask, you know, and we hide who we are authentically, right? So I think, and this is why I'm authentic, and this is why I am who I am, is because I've spent a lot of time alone, right? Spent a lot of time alone, a lot, you know, just me and the dog doesn't talk. So like I get to know me, and so this is why I really truly mean this. Like silence is a gift. Being alone is a gift. It lets you get to know you, and the more confident you are in who you are as a person, and knowing you will attract the right people to you so that you won't be alone. But if you truly love yourself, if you learn to love yourself, then you're never really, truly alone because then you want to experience life. The moment you love yourself, the moment you care about yourself, it makes you want to do things. It makes you want to read things and experience things and eat things and drink things and just feel things, right? It makes you want to do stuff. The moment you feel that you aren't alone because you love yourself, for all of you, for knowing you. And it's not, again, it's not easy. I know I say this like it's fucking cake work, but it's not. It takes work. It takes practice. Like anything good in life anything worth having in life takes work. You know what I mean? So if you really want peace, if you really want to find that somebody, you really want to find that inner you, then that opportunity to be alone, to sit in that silence, is one of the best ways to absolutely do that.
And if you don't want to be alone for this holiday season, you can go to the 8-week challenge on the Advice Unfiltered website.
Perfect lead in.
Perfect lead in.
I tied that right in there.
Look at that.
Right? Tied it right in there.
Eddie from Sacramento, California. I went on a date with a woman who told me she doesn't believe in labels. Not relationships, not gender, not food groups, or sexual identity. Halfway through the dinner, she asked if I wanted to be emotionally collaborative. What does that even mean? She, and I love this, he put she, sorry if I misgendered her.
Sorry you labeled her?
He's like, I'm sorry I labeled her.
I labeled her.
But he's like, sorry I mislabeled her. How do you deal with going on dates nowadays with someone who can't find it in their heart to be a gender? And how does that even play out long term?
I don't know how. I don't go on dates with people like that.
So I'm glad I'm married, by the way.
Yeah, I don't date at all. Freaking, but if I did, I wouldn't go on a date with somebody like that. Why? Because it's already problematic.
Yes.
She's already like literally when somebody's sitting there telling you that they don't believe in labels and blah blah blah. Then here's the thing: when somebody doesn't believe in something, they fall for everything.
Ooh, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's not my saying. I wish I could take credit for it, but it's the truth, right? So you have to find somebody that believes in something. You don't have to believe in labels. I don't think labels are bullshit too. I'll be honest with you. I mean, if we get as far as like, labeling relationships and labeling people like toxic and all this crap, I think people just like to fucking put labels on shit to make it seem like they're fucking smart and psychologists, and they're not. They're just stupid. and they gaslight, right, by using all these freaking technical terms and, like, you know, putting labels on shit and be, oh, this person's blah 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 blah. You're not a goddamn psychiatrist. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't go to school. You watched a TikTok video or an Instagram video. Somebody said this is what a narcissist is. Somebody said this is what a toxic male is, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna drink that Kool-Aid, bro, and think all of a sudden you're a goddamn expert, and you're not. So I think, you know.
Life's hard. Life's hard enough to, like, try to figure all this. Look, I would say I'm happy to everyone out there. I want you to be anybody you want to be. I think that's a great part of life. Mm-hmm. But I think there are, let's be honest, if you really sat down with people, some people take it to an extreme, and it just makes life more challenging.
Well, I don't know why anybody needs to put a label on themselves or not put a label on themselves and just try to be, like, different. You know what I mean? Like, what is the big deal? Like, can't just be you? Yeah. Like, just be you, man. Like, can't you just be like, you know, hey, my name's Chris, your name's whatever, and, you know, do you like long walks on the beach, and what's your favorite color? How's that? What happened to that? You know, like, what do you like to do for fun? Like what happened to those simple choices? Not like, you know, oh my God, do you believe in red, blue, and orange, and green, or freaking, you know, I don't know, whatever.
The only time it drives me crazy is I was filling out something for a doctor's office. I was getting something done, like just getting my knee checked out or something. And they were asking me, like, what gender? And it said male, female, and then it gave me like 6 choices. And I was like, I'm at a doctor's office where medicine matters, right?
Science matters.
Science matters.
Science matters here.
And they weren't labeling me. They just were like, hey, if we're going to give you some care, we need to know, like, you know, what kind of care. Mm-hmm. And they still conform to that stuff. And it tries, it's like, what am I going to do? Go in and be like, someone kicked me in my ovary. Like what? And
guys on Instagram all the time tell me they got their activated ovaries, which is so messed up.
It's like, sorry, doc, my knee hurts. It must be my period. Like,
it must be my vagina.
So, but I want you to be whoever you want. But we all just got to be honest about, like, it's great to be anybody you want. But then if you're going on a date,
no, I like to live in the real world.
Yeah, it is.
The real world's fun. I mean, the only time I like to live in an imaginary world is in the bedroom.
There you go.
Hey.
And speaking of that, by the way, you segued perfectly into my question.
That's what I do. I segue.
Heather from New York, New York. Okay, guys, need your help. My husband has no idea. Mm-hmm. I'm planning. The pizzas is killing me. I'm planning.
I brought Tums. You want Tums?
No, it's just like I'm like.
How many pieces do you eat?
I'm 4 through 4 now. I got to clean this one up a little bit.
4 pieces of pizza. Ooh, what are carbs, Tony?
If you're watching the show and you're a brand new listener, you're like, why the fuck is this guy eating pizza?
Because he lost a fucking bet.
And a tank top. It's why. So. My husband has no idea I'm planning this, but I decided this year I'm ditching the pumpkin pajamas and I want to go full undercover freak for Halloween.
Love it.
I've never dressed slutty in my life. I'm a PTA mom. I'm a meal prep queen. I collect my cardigans, but something in me really wants to shock him. The problem is I got no idea what to be. So can you guys help me pick something clever? But I want to make sure that when he walks in, he drops all his candy and I'm the only treat that he wants. What is an idea for something that you guys can say that's classy but slutty for the night? Ooh,
I listen, if I lean towards anything, it's the Victoria's Secret wing thing.
Oh, you like that?
I like that. Yeah, the Victoria's Secret, you know, with the wings or the you know, it's pretty hot. Or man, I don't know.
I mean, look, first off,
Catwoman's always a win. I like Catwoman.
That's a lot to get off, though. That leather outfit?
Yeah, but it's fucking hot as shit.
It's probably hot to wear.
It's probably hot to wear. Yeah, it'd probably be sweaty as hell.
Look,
I don't know. Let's ask the audience. What outfit do you guys think would be good for a woman to wear that's sexy to impress her husband?
I mean,
Catholic girl's always a good one.
Schoolgirl's always great.
Schoolgirl's always great. School teacher's always good.
Yeah, I would take it as long as she's
Playboy bunny,
Mr. Rodriguez,
black bodysuit. I can see that. Size does matter. Why is everybody talking about size? We're talking about Halloween costumes. What are we talking about?
Yeah, cheerleader works great. Schoolgirl. Let's be honest. It's Halloween. Slutty anything.
Yeah, slutty anything. Just wear a thong.
You could just wear that and put Hershey Kisses on your nipples and a thong, and just be like.
Or you could put a rotary dial and a phone at the bottom.
Ooh, someone's calling.
Private detective with
pick it up.
Coat.
Ooh, there you go.
A hat with nothing under it. Oh, I like that.
Because then he thinks that maybe you're just being like, oh, I'm just going to wear this overcoat.
Librarian. I like that one. The pirate.
Ooh.
A butt pirate. I didn't say that. Say a butt pirate? Did I say that?
That's Heather going to a new level.
Dirty cop. I like Dirty Cop. Dirty Cop's cool.
Dirty Cop is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's a good one. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Do we got any good ones on the StreamYard pirate?
I'm gonna say don't wear a leather suit full ball gag in your mouth and hide in the closet like that one dude. Don't do that.
That's a tough one to do.
That's a tough one to do. Don't do that one. Yeah. You could bring a friend. Just kidding.
Oh.
You can bring your girlfriend. Surprise! Happy Halloween.
Big surprise! This is my reflection.
This is my reflection.
I'm a mirror for Halloween. There's two of me.
There's two of us. No.
What's the old gum? Juicy fruit?
Juicy fruit.
The
double mint. Double mint. Double mint. It was juicy
go.
fruit. It was double. We're gonna use double mint. Yeah.
Be the Doublemint twins.
They'll be the Doublemint twins.
Oh my
So
god.
fucked up. Tarzan and Jane. There you go. So I got a vine you can hang on. Those are all good ones.
All right. Travis from Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, I love this one.
Oh, it's from Jacksonville, Florida. I can imagine. Fucking Jacksonville. Can imagine.
All right. So I met this gorgeous girl on a dating app. She was really confident. She was funny. And the one thing that
Say fundy?
I know I said fundy because I had a little space there. This is the pizza fucking me up. The one thing that turned me on and intrigued me was that she said she was gender fluid. I didn't totally get what that meant, but I thought it sounded adventurous. In my head, what I thought was, cool, she must be down for threesomes. So,
oh, it's so funny.
So he's like, I'm excited.
I'm excited. There's fluids involved.
She's like, she must like guys and she must like girls, right?
There's fluids involved.
All right,
yeah.
so she's fluid. So he got excited, thought there might be some threesome action. Fast forward, we're back at her place. The music low, the lights are on, everything is going good. She looks me dead in the eye and says, tonight, I'm the man.
Oh, here we
I
go.
chuckle as she goes to the bathroom. She
Comes out
came
with a strap on.
Hard hat, work boots, and holding a dildo and said, are you ready to be my project?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I panicked, mumbled, said I had to feed my dog, and left.
Love that.
Here's the crazy part. It's been weeks, and she still sends me text messages dressed in full construction gear, tool belt, wife beater, aviators, the whole thing. And she texts me the same message. Are you ready to break ground?
Oh, my God. First off, kudos to you for running.
Yeah, Travis.
Yeah.
Too many people write in and they're like, sorry, I went through
listen,
it.
I've been where this guy's not exactly where this guy's at. Not exactly. But freaking, I there was stuff that was asked to me once through a text message. I didn't know what it was, right? Freaking, so this girl, this is years ago, freaking text me. She goes, oh, I'd love to peg you. And I go, peg me for what? I'm like, what do you?
I just want to peg you.
I'm like, what do you want to peg me for? What? Peg me for what? Like an actor? Like I'm Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I
That's what I'm thinking. Like, you want to peg me for what? Like,
No
what are you
problem.
talking about? And then she's like, no, I want to peg you. I'm like, what the fuck is pegging? Like, what the fuck? Like, peg me for what? And she told me, and I'm like, you're fucking crazy. Like, I would never fucking do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no fucking way. So I understand where was misconceived about, because there's some things out there you just don't know, unless you're in that fucking world. Kudos to you for running.
Oh my
Because
God.
he was gonna peg you too.
Yes, he was. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So, all right. Rachel from Portland, Oregon. So last Halloween, I hooked up with a guy I met at a costume party. I was a witch. He was a vampire. Chemistry was great. We got hammered. Everything was great. We went back to my place. We were doing the adult version of trick-or-treating. He even blindfolded me, which was so exciting. At some point while we were in doggy, he pulled my hair, and whispered, "Daylight be among us." He slid out, started kissing my neck, and then all of a sudden, nothing. And when I mean nothing, the only thing I heard was the door open and the door close to the apartment, and I've never seen him again. I am tempted to ask you guys this question. This year, the party's back at the same place. I'm really curious about him. Do I go back to the party dressed as the same? What would you guys do?
So let's go back over to the scenario. What happened?
He's dressed as a vampire.
He's dressed as a vampire.
Sitting in front and back.
Yeah.
Pulls her hair.
Uh-huh.
Slides out. And says, "The daylight is among us." He's a vampire.
And runs.
And then pushed her back down. Started kissing her so she wouldn't know. And then, poof. Just disappeared on her. Walked out of the apartment and left. She has no idea who he is.
That's amazing.
No idea who he is. Met him at a party, but that was last year, she said.
Yeah.
But this year, the party's back at the same place.
Yeah, I would go.
Do you go?
Fuck yeah.
I would go and wear the same outfit.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. If you had a good
Nah,
time,
I wouldn't wear the same outfit. I would definitely change the outfit. Definitely change the outfit.
But would you take a chance he doesn't recognize you because you're not the witch?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I would just wear something that he would recognize, like, maybe your tit. I don't know. If you're hanging out. You know what I mean?
Back of your head.
The back of your head. You know what I mean? Were you here? Is this your mark?
Maybe you go as a vampire.
Yeah. Maybe you go as a dead person. I don't know. Yeah, try it. Listen, what do you have the worst? Like, what's the worst thing that happened?
Look, if you are excited about it and you're not, it wasn't a turnoff. I 100% will
go
back.
100% gonna go back. Definitely go back. Yeah, do it. Fuck yeah. You got nothing else going on, right? Fucking go.
And then write us.
And it's let us know what happened. Let us know what happened. We definitely need to follow through. We want to know what happened.
Yes, because it's coming up. She said it was at the parties this weekend. So
yeah, go. Definitely go. Let us know. We all want to know. Like everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it. Go.
Go.
Everybody's saying go. So you have to go and you have to let us know.
Yes.
And if he's a vampire, I'm sorry.
What if he comes as a witch?
Oh, that'd be fucked up.
Great.
When he comes in and says, I'm fluid. I'm going to peg you. And who needs to talk about our politics? Fuck you.
Oh, my God. Jason writes in from San Diego, California.
Whale's vagina.
All right. Stay classy.
Stay classy, San Diego. Stay classy.
A year ago, I could barely run a mile, and now I'm training for my first half marathon, thanks to you guys. Somewhere along the way, the real change wasn't just physical. I found it was really mental. Keeping promises to myself started bleeding into my everyday life. So I'm wondering, since you guys work out a lot, what's more powerful to you guys? The transformation you see in the mirror or the one that happens in your mind when you finally refuse not to quit on yourself?
That's me again.
So his thing is he's seeing a huge transformation mentally from doing all these workouts and getting stronger. And what he wants to know is, what do you think is more powerful? The transformation you see of yourself in the mirror, like your body changing, or the one that happens when you realize that you don't actually have to quit on yourself?
So it's mutual, right? They go hand in hand. There's not one over the other. You realize you don't quit on yourself when you see the results. Yes, I think results are definitely a way to motivate yourself, right? One of the best ways I motivate my clients is because listen, I used to set tile, right? I used to paint professionally for years. So if I walk into a room, man, my eyes go to where the grout line's messed up in the tile. Or it goes, I see the line on the roof where they messed up with the painting and they freaking, you know what I mean? Like I see shit. And it bothers me because I was good at what I did, right? I'm also a trainer, right? I've been a personal trainer for a long fucking time. And so I notice the human body. I notice when somebody lost 5 pounds. I notice when somebody's gained weight and when they got much stronger. Like I notice these things. And I literally will point. I did to my client Dan today. I was training my client Dan, and when he bent over, he had the wing. He had the wing popping out, right?
Yeah.
Freaking out his thing. I go, oh, look at you with your little wings.
Yeah.
You got little wings hanging out, bro. And he does. Those are things he doesn't see. One, because it's his back, and he's doing an exercise, right? And he's focused on the exercise.
Wait till you see me tomorrow.
Yeah, right, dude. You'd be fat. You're gonna be huge. But no, so I think they go hand in hand, right? So when you see the results, it motivates you to push harder, right? They definitely go hand in hand. And I want to just elaborate on this a little more because somebody wrote me earlier, and a couple people wrote me earlier, that they've been working out and they really haven't seen the results. Your workouts is about consistency, but it's about pushing it harder, right? About making it go harder. So if you're not seeing results in your workout, you need to work harder. Do different exercises. You need to switch up your exercises or increase your volume or increase your weight. Working out is one of those only things that literally, if you stay consistent with your body has no choice but to adapt. If you eat and work out, those things happen, right? So you want to make sure you stay consistent with all that stuff going on in the background right now. Stay consistent with it. Keep working out. Keep doing your thing. But as far as your mind goes, and everything else, you have to. It all goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I think that the other point is, and I think this is why, and I know this is kind of, I'm not doing it on purpose when I actually say this, but the Advice Unfiltered 8-week challenge, I only say that because we didn't want to make it just physical, because I think the one thing that has really helped myself, especially, and I know Chris is the same. Mm-hmm. When you really dedicate yourself to the gym, it doesn't have to be the gym, walking, running, you dedicate yourself to being a better person physically.
Yes.
I don't think what people realize is the tremendous mental benefit, like how much it really does bleed into your personal life, how much it really does. You become more accountable at work. You just become a better friend. Like, I'm not kidding. If you haven't really dedicated yourself into molding your body into something, the mental benefit to me is where you all of a sudden your relationships get better. You just become a different person mentally. You're happier. There's so much mental change that I can't wait to see people go, hey, I'm down 20 pounds. I'm walking. I feel better. And then they go, and I feel like a new person inside. And I think that's the beauty of it. So, yeah, it's all great stuff.
Yeah, it's all stuff.
Andre from Miami, Florida. I've been watching you guys hit the gym on social media, and there's this energy, this quiet confidence that radiates. And it makes me wonder, does confidence come from within and the gym just brings it out of you? Or do you think the gym actually builds confidence?
It builds confidence. 100% builds confidence. It's not, working out isn't, yes, it has huge physical benefits. Huge. But really, it's a mental game. It's 100% a mental game. You fight, just showing up and then actually working hard while you're there. It's hard. Even me, I've been working out for 30 years. Right? I bought my first weight set when I was 13. I've been working out for 30 years, right? I fight with having to do the workout. I'm like, I just don't feel like doing it today. And it's not good. Like, I have to fight with myself to do it, right? But every time I do it, especially in days I don't want to do it, I'm always happy I did. But what it shows is it pushes me forward, right? It shows me, to work through that mental block, right? And that's what life is. Like, life is about moving forward in that mental block, about showing up, about pushing through those reps, and keep working hard. That's the biggest thing, man. So yes, there's absolutely 100% physical gains, 100%. And a lot of superficial gains, right? You feel better about yourself. Your shoulders look good. Your butt looks good. Your legs look good. Superficial things that are amazing. That help build confidence. But at the end of the day, it's a mental game. 100% a mental game to build confidence, to build strength, to build, it's the best therapy. It's proven over and over and over again.
Hands down.
The gym, exercising, doing something an hour a day is the best physical, mental therapy you could possibly have.
So I see Heather wrote in a question. She wants to know what our advice is. Do you find yourself working out 7 days a week?
No. So the best thing to do. So here's the thing too. Like, you have to understand, when you work out, what you're doing is you're breaking down muscle tissue. That's what you're exactly doing. You're breaking down muscle tissue. You're causing your body to adapt under stress. Equal with that is your rest and your healing phase. You need to if you want your muscles to grow, if you want to get stronger, you got to let them heal, right? Like I told this guy the other day that overtrains. I was like, listen, man, you keep overtraining, you keep breaking down muscle tissue. The only way you're going to get stronger is if you stop doing that. No different than if I poke you in the eye. If I keep poking you in the eye, your eye's not going to get better unless I stop poking you in the eye, right? So the only way your muscles are going to get stronger and that you're going to have longevity and all this is if you need at least 2 days a week to heal. At least 2 days a week. I do a 3 to 2 day split, right? So I'll do 3 days on hard, take a day off, and then I'll do 2 days, and I'll take another day off, and then I'll hit it hard again, right? And I do that just because of what my workout is and my schedule is. I think it's good to do something active 7 days a week? Yes. Do I think it's good to hit the gym 7 days a week and do the same consistent workout 7 days a week? No. But I do think it's good to be active 7 days a week, at least for a half hour. That could be for a walk. That could be running. That could be, as simple as like playing pickleball, tennis, doing little things to have fun, basketball outside with your kids, anything like that at all. Doing that for at least a half hour to 20 minutes a day, is good. So I just remember it's all about balance, right? Part of you, one side of the balance, we're breaking it down. The other side of the balance, we have to heal and eat the proper foods and let our muscles grow.
Like pizza.
Like pizza. That's what happened to me was bad, bro.
I don't like to schedule days off from the gym, and it's not because I think you should work out 7 days. It's because I like staying. Some days I just will wake up and go hike for a couple miles.
Yeah, hiking's great too. Another great thing to go hiking outside.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then when the day comes where I am tired or I do feel exhausted, or then I just know I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna take today off, and I let my body dictate it. But to your point, I don't need to go to the gym every day, but I do like to stay active every day. Yeah. That I can anyway. So.
No, it's good to be active every day. It's good to do something at least a half hour to 40 minutes or an hour every day. You know what I mean? If you can, that's good for your body in general. But again, like if we're talking about the gym, it's good to have rest days. It's absolutely good to have a rest day where you're not hitting weights, All
right. Kelly from Chicago, Illinois. I met this guy who No, let's see. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I met this guy who checked every box. He's kind. He's ambitious. He's got a good energy. There were some red flags early that I chose to ignore because I believed in the person he could be. 6 months later, I realized I was more in love with his potential than the actual person standing in front of me. Why do we still fall for potential instead of reality? Or do we have to learn those lessons over time? Or is this something that happens to women more than men?
No, it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody, man. Listen, you're doomed to learn the same lesson. Everybody knows this. You're doomed to learn the same lesson again and again until you fucking learn it and you change. You know, you have to want to recognize it, right? So, like for me, when I would get into a toxic relationship, I had to recognize why I was okay with it, right? Like why I saw the warning signs and everything else, and yet I still ignored them, right? And I did that because I felt like I didn't deserve any better. You know, I ignored all those red flags and all those warning signs because I felt like I didn't deserve better than what I was giving. And also, it was because of the environment I grew up in, right? I grew up in an environment where it was, you know, a roller coaster of emotion, right? So I thought those dopamine spikes that I would get in a relationship when we'd fight, when we argue, when there was drama, was normal. It was normal. And it wasn't until I met other people that I realized it wasn't normal. Like it's not normal. It's not okay to have these dopamine spikes. It's not okay to live in this drama, fight or flight, or constant, you know, end of the world scenarios. You know, it's not okay. It's not okay to live like that. But you have to learn those life lessons. You have to learn those. So yes, you are doomed to repeat yourself if you don't learn those life lessons. And they're not easy. You know, they're not easy. Like you're not like but you have to recognize them. You know, I recognize them now. Like I see them, I see those red flags, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean? So like, you know, you just want to work on you. You know, work on you. Unless you like to have a lot of drama in your life, then fuck it, go for it. Fucking go for it all.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kelly. I never date anyone for potential.
Yeah.
I don't. Now I like. Here's the better way to say it. If I'm attracted to you, and we start dating. I'm about the reality of what's here. If I want to get into a long-term relationship with you, potential becomes a part of it. I think I'm going to lean the other way and say that I think women have a tendency because men tend to be the provider. And I'm not saying it's always, this is just a generalization, where there's a little bit of I can change him. And there's a little bit of a what could he be in the future?
It's a hero syndrome. Guys have it too. Guys have a hero syndrome. You know, women and men, people have hero syndromes, right? Really, they want to. I can fix that person.
Yeah.
And here's the God's honest truth, and I mean this 100%. You can't fix anybody.
Mm-mm.
You can't fix anybody.
Nope.
No, you can't. You know, they have to learn that lesson on their own. You know, you can. It's the same when you're a parent. Like, listen, if you're a parent, you guys all know. If you're parents, when you tell your kids not to do something, and they go and do it anyway, it's because of the lesson they learned, right? If you can, like, I deal with my son now. I tell him, you know, I deal with both of them. I tell my oldest son all the time. I give relationship advice all the time, and he doesn't listen to me. And then he comes back and goes, "Oh, I should have listened to you," you know. But that's his life lesson. Right? That's him. That's his lesson to learn. Like, as much as I want to give him direction and everything else, it's his lesson to learn. So you can't save anybody. You can give them tools to save themselves. You can give them the right words, the right advice, the right things to read to help themselves. But at the end of the day, you know, you need to let go of that hero complex and save you.
Yeah, I see Eula right now. Now I'm trying to chew, Eula. I'm 7 slices in. I got 1.5 left. I'm trying. So Laura from Portland, Oregon. I know it's got a plate of crust over here.
I love it. Fucking love it.
Oh, look,
Let me see the plate. Just to make sure everybody knows that Tony keeps his word.
I'm eating the pizza.
Tony's eating the pizza because he lost the bet. Look at those. You know the pizza.
I got 1 slice left.
Now 1 slice left.
I know people later are going to be like, what the fuck's going on?
It's a future reference. Don't make a bet with me, anybody.
So
if I say I'm going to win, I'm going to fucking win.
By the way, like I said, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
One. So,
of course I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura from Portland, Oregon. After my divorce, I barely recognized myself mentally and physically. I started walking just to clear my head.
Good.
And then one day it turned into running, and now the gym has become my therapy. But it makes me wonder, and I really love this question, why do so many of us wait till heartbreak until we finally start taking care of ourselves and realize in a relationship we've let ourselves go?
Why did we wait?
I think people like get into a relationship and all of a sudden, this years later, they just let themselves go.
Yeah,
A lot of people do.
I think it's comfortability, right? They just did a study that when you're with somebody that you love, you're more likely to be tired.
Really?
That you're more likely because literally when you're with somebody you love, you have this dopamine spike, when you're around them, and then when it calms down, of course your whole body kind of like relaxes, right? So you're finding yourself more tired. So I think people get busy, they get comfortable, and that's why like you have to be. But here's the thing, like you can't say it's your partner's fault, right? You can't say, oh, he got lazy and comfortable, so I got lazy and comfortable. No. You got lazy and comfortable. Maybe he did too, but he's responsible for himself. You're responsible for you. So I feel like at that moment you need to understand that you have to take accountability, and be like, all right, so I got comfortable. So what can I do to change this, to spice this up, right? Because again, at the end of the day, you have no control over anybody else. So the other study I learned is that nobody stresses you out. Nothing stresses you out more than another person.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Other people stress you out more than anything. So you learning how to control your reaction to that, control the controllable, and not worry about controlling the uncontrollable. And the uncontrollable is people. You can't control people, right? So you staying focused on you, you staying focused on your health, on your growth, and not being comfortable is key. It's key to everything. Like people, we get too comfortable. You don't want to be comfortable, man. Comfortability is death. You don't want to be comfortable. Get off that fucking lazy boy and go do some shit.
And I'm not saying it happens all the time, but what I will tell you, if you think about yourself, like Chris said, and you focus on you, and you realize maybe both of you have gotten off track, and I'm not saying it always works, but it does a lot of times. You starting to better yourself and going for walks and going to the gym
will motivate them.
Motivates them.
Yeah, we'll motivate them to do better.
Yeah, and then both of you, and then I'll be honest with you, I like doing it together. I like having my wife works out, which is fantastic, but I also have Chris. So I like having, we don't work out together, but I still like having that person that holds you accountable, but then also compliments.
No, forget it. I said it today to my client. I said, what's funny? Because she saw you. Tony did like an hour and a half of cardio between a bike and a fucking. Because you're the pizza. So this shows you how fucking nuts he is, right? Because I'm crazy too. So I'm just calling the kettle black, right? And this is why I appreciate Tony, because he's just as nuts as I am. He knew he was eating a pizza today. He knew. The bottom line, he was eating a whole pizza.
I know.
So that motherfucker went on the treadmill and on the bike for an hour and a half. An hour and 40 minutes almost. Running back and forth. You do 10 minutes on the bike, 10 minutes of treadmill, 10 minutes of bike, back and forth. And I'm training two of my clients. I went through my own client. I'm going through another client. And I'm like, this motherfucker's still on the bike. This dude's still going, right? And I knew why. And I love him for that, right? Because here's the thing, so Tony will tell you, he started up his workouts and stuff because I started up with my workouts, right? And it's not a competition thing; it's a motivation thing. I saw Tony kick ass today, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking work harder, freaking. So it's because we're both alphas and we both have this, it's not trying to be better; it's just trying to be better than ourselves.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I just want to be better. I just want to know I can do it too. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's good to have people like that in your life. It's good to surround yourself with people in your life that want to make you better too, and that want to see you succeed. And it's always good to learn new things. You have to remember this, and it's the God's honest truth. Bruce Lee said it the best, and I know I repeat this over and over again, but stagnant water causes death. Yeah, you want to be flowing water. Flowing water is what brings life to everything around it. So you want to flow. You want to move.
Harper from Arizona. So I tried to be spontaneous, and I pulled my man into the bathroom for a surprise quickie. Full steam ahead, adrenaline pumping. I was ready. Except nothing happened. Well, something. But I want to know if this is a man thing. I'm standing there like, come on, get it up. And he's just laughing, saying, babe, I need a minute. A minute? I thought men were supposed to go from 0 to launch like a light switch. Do guys seriously need foreplay sometimes, or is my man just broken?
No, you do.
You do?
You do.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been doing it for a long time with the same person. I think foreplay is important for both parties.
If we didn't have foreplay leading into the bathroom, and you literally just pulled me in randomly, and then we're like, let's have sex.
No,
No,
it's not how it works.
No, it don't work like that.
That's not how it works.
I wish.
Be amazing.
It'd be so great.
Be amazing. No, I mean, men are. So for me,
We're people too.
Yeah, we have feelings too. No, I think I don't know how it is for like I can speak for me, right? So me, it's I love word language. I love dirty talk. I love word language. I love physical and eye connection. I love simple little gestures, right? Simple little things that make things happen. You know, you can't just jump on and push a button and say, "Hey, let's ride." You know, I mean, if you're drunk, maybe. Even then, I don't know if it's gonna work. But Tyler, you got a question? What was it? What did you have your hand up
What
for?
you got?
It's too late now. It's gone.
Oh, it's
Gone?
It's gone.
I'll just chime in.
That's fine.
I'm so close.
Did we lose sound? Are we good?
No, we're good.
All right.
I put him back a slice. He has to eat another slice. I put him
Yes.
back. You got to eat one extra.
Fuckers. That's why I'm getting another pizza.
Yep.
I will accomplish it. So, all right. Tom from Philadelphia. Shout out Chris, home of the PA people.
What's up, bro?
All right.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Giants, who beat them. So I'm 48.
They had the worst loss ever this weekend.
Hey, how's
Ever
Dallas's
in
record?
history.
3-3.
Who they lose to?
We suck.
First game
Yeah.
of the season?
Bro, we're going to get blown out.
Yes,
All right, so I'm 48. My wife is 55. We lit some candles. We put old school music on, trying to create that old time sexy feeling. 5 minutes in, I pulled a hamstring and she threw her shoulder out.
Oh my God, it's great.
We both just ended up standing there naked, sweaty, and in a really good way, like a loving couple, we just laughed together.
That's fucking great.
At that point, we just said screw it and went full missionary and called it a win.
That's fucking awesome.
So awesome.
Love that.
It was good. Good
Go
PA.
PA. Go PA. I love that.
I
mean, listen, you're not doing it right unless you get a horse cramp once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, pulling a hamstring.
Pulling a hamstring or glute
it's
getting
the
tight
worst.
or a calf muscle sticking out like this. Oh, it's the fucking worst.
You ever cramp your foot and then you're sitting there trying to
want to point out. Your son's
I know,
making
I saw.
comments. He's making comments like it's happened to him.
I know, man. I pulled up.
He's like, I've done this shit a lot.
I gotta hydrate. My wife's not watching this part of the show.
Oh man,
Babe, I didn't see anything over there.
that's so funny.
I know. I saw him at the corner of my eye.
Yeah,
I
right.
was like,
he's like, oh, he's doing all the
Oh,
motions
yeah,
like
I
you
done
fucking It's fucking. He just ratted himself out. This kid.
he was laughing so hard he pulled a comment up randomly.
Right? So funny.
Yes. So, anyways, the question was by the question. Is that what mature sex is now? Equal parts comedy and equal parts cardio.
I think sex is always comedy.
Oh, it is good to laugh.
Sex is always comedy. If you're not having fun, you're not laughing, fucking, then you're not doing it right.
There's
You know what I mean? I think you should be able to like bust a joke out at any given time.
there's a connection that you make beyond the sex when you laugh together in the middle of it.
It's a great feeling, man. It's a great feeling when you can sit there and laugh and fucking just kind of joke. As long as you're not pointing at it and laughing.
No,
you're good. That's not good. That's not good. No.
Yeah, Tic Tac.
No, but yeah, definitely. It should definitely be fun and funny and a good time. And yes, I like when women make the first move. Somebody asked that question.
Always.
Yes. Yeah.
I always like that. It's a good one. I'm not even gonna look up at you. All right, so
now Tony knows how his son feels now when Tony talks about his past sex life.
Yeah.
You know, Tony's like, wait, what?
I always say something and I see his face come up from the computer. He goes,
Yeah. More things I didn't want to learn about my father.
Ray from Nashville.
What's up, Nashville?
I'm 49 and I'm on TRT. I'm in the best shape of my life.
Okay.
And I finally understand women better than I ever have.
That's amazing.
The problem is women my age don't seem to want to have sex anymore, and I'm not trying to date someone young enough to still be using their parents' Netflix account. He says that like he knows, like from experience.
He's like, who's Sam and Edith?
It's like, who's paying for your phone bill?
Who's Pam?
Did I peak too late, or am I just shopping in the wrong aisle?
You're shopping in the wrong aisle, bro.
Shopping in the wrong aisle.
Shopping in the wrong aisle. There's plenty of women out there that are your age that
cougars,
are fucking horny as fuck.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you're shopping in the wrong place.
Just go to Lifetime.
Fuck you.
This place is
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
This place is nuts.
Go to the gym.
It's like a zoo in there.
Yeah, it's like a zoo. No, go to the gym. Freaking, you go to the gym, you'll meet somebody. Here's a good thing too about the gym, right? If you're working out and you're 49, you're taking TRT, you're going to the gym. If you go to the right gym, it's a natural aphrodisiac. It literally is. Like, people get horny at the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, Debbie.
Yeah.
That's what happens at carbs. It messes me up. It says Tony's like he's getting drunk off the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put my personal oregano in it.
There you
no,
go.
Just kidding. I didn't do that. That'd be funny as shit, though. It'd be fucking funny.
Bro, that would be hilarious.
Tony's like, why is there fucking little blue men walking around in here?
What is Tyler? You got to drive, bro. Mark from Scottsdale, Arizona. I matched with this woman on a dating app who seemed perfect. She was really funny and gorgeous. And we talked for like a week. We finally met up. She brought her ex-husband, and I quote, "He still drives me everywhere until I'm comfortable with a person on a date." He actually drove her to the date and picked her up. I sat through dinner like an episode of Divorce Court. It made me wonder, should I be even on a dating app for looking for people over 40? Is there actually hope somewhere out there? Bro, that's such a crazy red flag. The ex-husband drops her off and picks her up?
Like, I don't understand why that's happening.
I don't even know how that's an option.
Like, how is
How does that even come up?
unless he's a cockhold.
I mean, that's
The only thing is that he's a fucking cockhold and he likes to see his girl get it.
there's something like
Yeah,
that.
there's something he gets turned on by seeing another man hit on her.
Yeah, that's
But why is she asking him to fucking drive him? And why is that even a thing? Like, why is that even a thing that even happens? Like, that's the part that confuses me. Like, where do you still live together?
it just says they pick it. They didn't say.
Like, if they still live together, that's another red flag. You know what I mean? If I was her, I don't know. That whole scenario seems whacked out of my head.
I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Like, if you're still living with your ex is picking you up and dropping you off to fucking date me, I don't want that fucking shit.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for that guy to shoot me in the back of the head when I ain't looking.
Yeah, that's
That's nuts. No, it's a huge red flag on everybody's part.
Yeah, so you gotta
pick one or the other. You know, have the ex or have somebody new. But you have somebody new, you got to get rid of the ex.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to get rid. You can still be friends with him, but you don't have to freaking like he's gonna be dropping you off and like, what the fuck is that?
That's just crazy.
That's crazy.
Erica, on the last episode, you guys gave the advice to a person to teach your partner in the bed how to please them.
Oh, people like that post, by the way.
So this is for both of you guys. Since you talk about women helping men teach them, who educated you in your sexual ways? Or did you just wake up and learn to dominate on your own?
I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. My kids were immaculately what is it? Immaculately what?
Concepted.
Immaculately concepted. I sound drunk. Immaculately.
It's not just me and the pizza.
Yeah.
Immaculate. Now I can't say it.
You can't say it, right? Immaculately
can't.
concepted. Imagine, whatever. It's fucking, yeah, my kids
You know
are
what
here.
I mean? It was a miracle.
Yeah, it was a miracle. It was Jesus now. Who taught me? I just know my role. I've dated enough to realize when women see me and they hear me and they see me, how do I say this? They want me to do things to them. So like, they want me to be that guy who's dominant and everything else. Like I know the assignment. Let's do it this way. I understand the assignment and I do it well. So yes, there you go.
Eric, I was just born this way.
Tony's just born this way. I'm just born perfect.
See?
Yep.
Honor to Beck. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna feel like my stomach's gonna hate me.
Yeah.
Look, I think you learn from every partner.
Yeah, I think if we can, I think it's good to study too.
Porn.
Like I did research. Like I did research. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I did research, man. Like I wanted to be really good at it, right? I wanted to be really, really good at it. And I did. I did research, man. I know where that G-spot's at. I know how to make them, do things when they come. I know how to do all that shit. I studied that shit. I wanted to be the best. That's all. So I just wanted to be the best at what I did.
You guys in there watching porn like it's game film, just writing down notes.
Look,
football players.
Listen,
you can do that. The only thing I would tell you as a youngster, my advice, unfiltered, to a 17-year-old child who shouldn't be listening to the show, just don't try what you see on screen. In real life, it doesn't go that well.
It doesn't go that well.
It definitely does not the same.
No. I'm not, if you can, but I did my research. Explore life.
Oh, I got one to go.
Fucking ate the whole fucking pizza.
I told you guys, I'd pay up. So,
whoa! We didn't eat the whole thing yet. He's got.
I got one more.
Slice.
I'm going in for it right now. If you're just joining the show, this is advice uneaten.
This is Tony, the fat co-host now.
Yes,
He's the fat co-host.
I can't even imagine my calories.
I love it. You make it up for 3 months.
That's fine. All right. This is a really great question from Cheryl. My 32-year-old son suffers from severe depression. he gets manic and he gets into a dark place. So I tried to get him to see a doctor. We did get him on medicine to help him. And when he takes it, he's great. But he falls off after a couple weeks, and slowly it becomes one day and then a couple days, and then he just stops taking it altogether. And he doesn't like the way it makes him feel, though. It makes him feel like a zombie. I know legally, I can't make him take medication. He's 32. Do you have any suggestions on just how to help him, maybe how to get through to him? By the way, I love your podcast. It's refreshing to hear of a podcast that gives raw, right between the eyes advice. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm not... let me just be careful how I say this. I have...
What's the question again?
So her son has severe depression, and they gave him some medicine. He takes it for a while, and he gets into a better place, and then slowly misses a day. And when he comes completely off it, he just tells his mom, "I don't want to take it because I feel like a zombie."
It's totally understandable. I understand that. I've seen kids do that. All right, so first and foremost, it's premises. We're not doctors.
We're not doctors.
And
not medical advice.
And it's not medical advice, and neither are we psychiatrists. You know what I mean? But I will tell you that depression, that state of mind, is because your son's living in the past of something. There's something that he isn't going through, right? I will tell you this. There's some amazing books. There's some amazing videos you can watch. The Secret, The Moses Code, Alan Watts, a lot of great mental instructors that talk about this, right? And they talk about how to deal with it. And it's helped me, right? Like I listen to Alan Watts every morning before I go to work. I listen to it every morning. And I'll listen to The Secret, and I'll listen to Moses Code, and there's a bunch of stuff that I listen to in moments of that I feel like I'm getting that dark space, right? And I revert back to those because they remind me of the key things that I need to remember, that I'm not in my past. I'm not that emotion that I'm feeling right now. It's because you have to remember, again, feelings are a thought. You don't just feel something. You literally thought something before you felt it. Before you had that intuition, that feeling, that whatever. It's literally a thought, a reaction to a thought. So understanding that and controlling that thought, and getting that key under control, right? Getting that under control is a master in what you need to do. It takes time and it takes practice. So a hormone specialist might be good too. You can go to a hormone specialist. Might be something going on with this hormone and chemical imbalance, right? Maybe it's not psychological. But again, we're not doctors, so I'm not telling you, I'm not giving you medical advice. But there's just ideas that you can use. Definitely get the hormones checked out, and definitely look at other avenues. I don't think pills are always the best way to go. That's just me personally. I know a lot of people will say that about but I've seen kids that take pills, and I know exactly what he's talking about. He'll sit there, this active, vibrant kid, and all of a sudden they're sitting there like zoned out, like they're stoned out of their fucking gourd. Yeah. And I think it's cool. I think the fact that he recognizes that, the fact that he acknowledges that and he doesn't want to feel that way is a good thing. I think that's actually a good thing. I think that shows you that he wants to try something else, that because he wants to live life, right? I mean, if he didn't want to live life, he'd be cool with being a zombie, right? He'd be cool with being like, oh, I'm not, I don't feel anything. He'd be cool feeling that. He's not cool with that because he wants to live life. So I think finding other ways, doing some research, checking some different avenues to help him achieve that is the best thing you can do as a parent. I think it's the best thing you do.
Look, I would tell you from experience, I'm very close to people that had been on medicine, and you're a science experiment because unfortunately in that world, there's no one medicine that works for everybody the same way, right? There's multiple pills that have multiple different pathways. So my suggestion is go back, and I really hurts my soul that it's almost like a science experiment with these situations, and as much as I would want to be other avenues to go, you just have to go back and try some new things. There are a lot of different opportunities. And
you're right. The gym's a great place to go. Gym's a place definitely a great place to go. Finding activity, finding a hobby. And you have to understand something. We are creatures of habit, right? We are creatures of habit. So if your son is falling into this depression state, it's because it's a habit that he created to defend whatever those thought processes are, right? So creating a new habit a new way to deal with it, right? And that's what I had to do, right? I literally had to come up. I was depressed. I was full of anxiety. I was full of anxiousness. I was full of nasty, dirty thoughts, bad ideas that of hurting myself and all this stuff. I had to literally sit there and want to change my thought pattern, how I dealt with it, right? Because before, when I would get depressed or I would get upset, I would turn to sex, I would turn to drugs, I would turn to all these things that would hurt me to try to mask the pain, right? But so what I do is create a new habit. Going to the gym was one of them. Helping others is another one. Being more and better for my kids is another one. Like there's just habits I had to create. Being grateful, counting things that I'm grateful for every day. I had to create these new habits to better combat, to better kung fu. Those feelings. And I think a lot of times too, again, it goes back to what I said the other day about masculinity. It's okay to be masculine. I think right now, a lot of men, especially a lot of young men, are dealing with the identity of what a man is. And I think that's another reason that the TRT levels are down, testosterone levels are down, and hormones are all over the place in these young guys. Because the identity of what a man is and should be has been so, how do I say this?
Bastardized, really.
Well, yeah, it's been bastardized, right? So I think getting your son around other strong men, other confident men is another way to do. If we can, get a good role model. They have those Big Brother programs, and stuff like that. Get a good strong male role model for him is always key too. It teaches them, to suck things up sometimes and teach them how to handle it, right? So those are just all ideas. You can take a pick from any of them. I would try them all. You love your kid. I would try them all and see what works. Again, the positive thing, I always look for the positive in this. The positive thing is that your son recognizes what the drug does to him and he doesn't like it, right? So I would support your son in that decision. Be like, all right, listen, you don't like it. Let's do something else. Let's find you something else that makes you want to live life and not feel like a zombie. I think that's a good move forward. I think that's the best thing I can tell you.
Well, we are getting closer to the end of the show, and I'm rounding out my 8th pizza slice here, as you guys can taste the non one. So, woo!
Tony munching down, nom. The num down under.
That's it.
Yes.
Logan from San Diego. Hey, Chris and Tony. Oh, I knew you were
going to say it, huh? Well's vagina. Stay classy, San Diego. Stay classy.
Hey, Chris and Tony. I'm sending you this question because I know you guys love updates, and I have a feeling for your next show, I'll be able to send you guys an update. Mm-hmm. All right, here's the deal. I've just been invited to a Halloween singles party happening in our town next weekend.
Awesome.
And it's already blowing up on social media. It's called Behind the Mask. The catch: everyone has to wear a mask, and I don't mean like a little plastic one, a full masquerade, ornate, or no face recognition type of mask.
That's cool.
The rules are no names, no phones, no kissing, and you cannot take your mask off even if you go home with someone.
Oh, that's not
Sounds kind of kinky, but it also sounds like a social experiment run by someone who wants to watch too many late-night documentary movies. A few of my friends are going, and they're excited, and they're trying to drag me along. I'm curious. I think it could be thrilling. The other part of me is a little bit scared I might wind up at home with someone dressed as Shrek. Would you guys ever go to something like that?
I'm just going to say this. Heidi Klum dressed up like Shrek. So, freaking, if you go home, you might go home with Heidi Klum. She literally dressed up like Shrek, freaking, for Halloween.
It's her favorite holiday, right?
Yeah, it's her favorite holiday. So she dressed up like the female Shrek. So, maybe you go home with Heidi Klum.
By the way.
I believe you only live once. I think trying new things is amazing. I think stuff like that sounds like fun. I would just make sure you wear a mask that doesn't make you sweat.
Yeah, I like Anna sees, I live in L.A. Where is this? I want to go.
Right? It sounds like fun, man. It sounds like a good time. Like, freaking, yeah, like, listen, you only live once, man. Go experience it. If you don't like it, you leave. No big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, you get raped. I don't know if you fucking by Shrek. I don't know.
Look, I'd go. I mean, if you're single and your friends are going, I mean, it sounds like fun.
Yeah. Is that a Tom Cruise movie? Yeah, it's Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, it's Eyes Wide Shut.
That's a Tom Cruise movie.
Is that the same movie as Vanilla Sky, or is that another?
No, Vanilla Sky is with Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, it's
right? Eyes Wide Shut's with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's the sex orgy one with the big noses and all that stuff.
He really might be probably the most prominent actor of our time.
No, absolutely, 100%.
When you really think about,
he's done everything. He's been acting nonstop for what, 30 years?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's definitely the actor.
By the way, still looks great.
Still runs a fucking mile and a half like nothing,
Oh, He was on set. I forgot to tell you this. I think I was going to send this in a message. He was on set and they had a pull-up contest.
Oh, and he won. I saw that.
And he had like 70-something pull-ups in a row.
Now, in my defense of him doing 70 pull-ups in a row, I mean, he is like, what, 59, 60, 65, something like that?
Like, that's a lot of...
It's a lot of pull-ups.
It's ridiculous.
But he's also like 5'5", so if you can, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of weight.
Well, I'm sure he's...
I'm just kidding, Tom. Don't hate me.
But no, Tom, I mean, he's got to be, what, 155 pounds?
Yeah, easy.
He's a light dude.
He's a light dude. Probably 160, maybe 160. He's a light dude. I think he's like 5'8". I think he's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's I just think being lighter, if anyone doesn't know.
How tall is he, Tyler?
He's got to be 5'5".
Is he 5'5"? I thought he was like 5'8".
I think Ming's probably met him. Have you met Tom Cruise?
He's 5'7". He's my height.
I told you 5'7".
You have?
Kevin have it. I have not.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought Ming.
Feedback?
No, just because I kicked your cord.
Oh.
Well, go under the table.
Yeah, touch it, Tony. Fucking
It happens. I eat all this pizza. But 70 pull-up. Oh my God,
He's 5'7", 175.
175.
Wow.
He's probably jacked out of
Jacked,
mind.
bro. He's fucking jacked. 175 and 5'7".
I don't know.
I'm only 182 and I'm 5'10".
Bro, I don't know anybody that could do 70 pull-ups.
No.
5'7". The highest I got to 160, and I was like, chubby.
He's got to be. I mean, he's got to be all muscle.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out Tom Cruise. Tom, if you ever want to come on the
shout out
show,
Tom.
you can come to our new studio.
Yeah, shout out to you, Tom. Be the man.
Could you imagine to get a
5'7".
call and you're like, "Hey, Tom, heard you guys on your show."
Because I heard you were talking shit, Chris.
No, he wants to have a.
All right, Tom, me and you a pull-up call. Let's do it. 70 pull-ups. I'm going to do 71 and a half.
Oh, my God.
That's it.
When I read it, I was like, and to watch the actors talk about it, they're like, yeah, he can't. How's he going to win? And he was just smoking. I think it was like Chris Pratt, some of the Avenger guys. But, shout out to him. So.
No, he's jacked. He's in good shape.
Yeah. By the way, I think there's one more Top Gun coming. Well, I'll take it.
Take it.
All right. Well, we're bringing the show to a close.
That's it?
Yes. Look how late.
Wow, geez, that was quick.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I got it.
There it is. Last piece of pizza, everybody. Hold on. I got to turn the camera. Last piece of pizza, everybody.
I finished
The whole pizza.
an entire pizza.
And he loved every bit of it. This guy hasn't had carbs in fucking 3 months. Like, he loved every moment of this losing.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be so fat tomorrow.
Fucking love it.
I'm just feeling my abs now because they're going away tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I know. It's so hard.
Oh, it's fucking great.
I held my end at bar. I wore gray sweatpants. I took my shirt off and I ate a pizza. We hold our things here.
A lot of things.
Yes. So
I didn't do shit because I won.
We won.
We won.
All right, as we bring a show to the close, I loved watching this.
The fireworks and
and there was
shit, right?
a motorcycle drove by.
Yeah, thank you guys for all this stuff.
Thank you guys, whatever all this stuff is. So as always, we want to give a shout out to our. I got to make sure I do this right. I want to give a shout out to the owner of the Shared Studio, who is now a winner of Signal Awards Top Podcast in the World. Woo! Shout out, Ming. That's right.
Thank you.
Put it on the website. Ty, how do you feel about doing StreamYard?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, there's a lot of things I could definitely probably learn on it, make it a little better for y'all, but
not bad first
great.
experience.
Not bad.
All right, good. So as we bring the show to a close, before I hand it to my co-host, as always, first off, I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We have been doing this for 38 weeks. You have allowed us to have fun on green screens. I won't throw up. Eat pizzas. Give blankets away. We had people actually come to the pickleball events. Shout out Rebecca and her girlfriend for coming and supporting the team. It's a crazy journey over the last 38 weeks. Obviously, finding a new great friend in Chris, and really just really this year's been so transformative for myself. Between getting in great shape, winning the race, Ty, great senior year, getting a car, looking at colleges, meeting somebody like Chris, and now of course the show. I am excited for 2026, but I really honestly just want you guys to know how much it means to me that you watch, you listen, you like, you share, you stay positive. And I really hope that this 10 10 people challenge starts something for a number of you. But even if you don't become part of the 10, I just want you to know our goal next year is to get out to as many people as we can, shake their hands, see them, go on tour, go to different states, and ultimately wind up on Netflix headlining their podcast shows, which should be us. But outside that stuff, thank you, sir, for the pizza.
You're welcome. Thank you for helping win this award.
To you, sir.
To me. Yeah, we can't wait to see the new studio either. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be so much fun, and we're gonna have all these guests on, like Lunel and Freema Ogman and who else? Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish, we love.
Jimmy Presley. We're gonna try to get all these people on there. We're gonna get them on. We're getting them on. So it's gonna be some great things. First and foremost, thank you again, everybody, for your assistance in making this show what it is. Again, this show is about you. It's always been about you. I figured the best way to get somebody to watch is if we make it about you, right? So we make it about you. You guys are amazing, truly amazing. We truly have a great community that's just growing every day, getting better and better every day, which is just absolutely amazing. I would love to say I'm surprised by all this, as much as Tony is, but Tony can vouch that I knew from day one that when the show took off, when it was going to, and there'd be nothing stopping this show because of you. I know you guys would love it. And so again, from me, from Tony, from Tyler, from Meg, from Avery, from Chris, everybody here, thank you. We appreciate you. And on that note, this is Advice Unfiltered, Signal Award Listener's Choice Award, episode 39. Bada bing, bada boom.
By the way,
bitches.
episode 38.
Oh, episode 38. Damn, should we do that again?
Dude, no, you're good.
Should we do it again?
No, because we got to cut the promo in the beginning.
I know, but I got to do the end, right?
All right, go ahead, do it.
Yeah, wait, hold on. And on that note, I'd like to say this is Advice Unfiltered, podcast winner, the Single Awards, listener choice number 1, episode 38.